Trying to knuckle up, Larry. Huh? Come here, big head. Don't mess with Emily. She's got a bigger, thicker skull than you do. But she could get poked. Gotta teach him to be a soldier. You know, I forgot my heavy bag back at the other farm house. So naturally, Larry's head has become my new heavy bag. June, Bruce Buffer, you're being replaced. June, you're gonna do a great job as our referee, okay? I'm gonna call any fouls, no hitting below the belt, that kind of thing. And keep it legit, keep it clean, have a good fight. Okay. Get over here, Larry. See, with two hands, I'll put the phone down. Figure out how to, you should see the way that I have to set this thing up sometimes. Use rocks, use Gorilla Tape, whatever's available. I don't have like official stand or anything, so bear with me here for a sec. Wood. Isn't that ironic? Darn it. Isn't that ironic? Hold on, bud. I'll beat you up next. Okay, ready, honey? Okay, hold on. All right, Larry. Larry's about to go into battle. That's Laramie. He's strong. Grab the bull by the horns. So it's not gonna be a regular thing. Don't want to get my face close to those horns. But Larry, he grew up next to me. We're bonded. Give him with the uppercut. June, is everything looking good? Some thicker gloves, maybe. Just gotta have thick skin. How's it look? Very blue, sweetie. He's spinning. He's a fainting goat. So we have our moments where he acts like he died. I'm building a baby goat warming barrel. Cutting a hole in the top of this 55-gallon blue drum, cutting an opening in the bottom, cutting the bottom off, which was actually the top, which had the holes in it. So upside down this barrel is, and there's going to be an entrance that's going to be 6 by 10 inches tall, and that'll be enough space. Maybe I'll open it up a little more, depending on how I see the baby goats behaving and all. So I'll use my discretion when the time comes. But that's what it was recommended in a video I seen. So that'll be done. And then the bottom's open. Idea is easier cleaning with an open bottom. As tall as it is, maybe it's too tall, but probably not. I'm going to put a thermometer in there to see the temperature as well once it's set up. So there'll be a heat lamp up there. I'm gonna put a hardware cloth barrier near the top. I'm gonna secure it so that if anything happens to the light and it breaks, it will catch all the large pieces of glass. That's the idea. And it just protects it so that hopefully nothing gets up there to bump it. So that's how that's gonna go pretty much. And I'm gonna do all the cutting here in a minute. Save you the noise on all that, but I'll get back to it when it's about done and I'll show it to you. One of my goats here is about to kid, and that's what I'm going to be needing this warming barrel for. It's winter and the baby goats have to be warm. They have to stay warm. I'm watching her like a hawk to make sure that she's okay, to try to time it and be there right there with her when she goes to have her kids. Days, maybe a week or two out from her having kids. In a big way, this is all still pretty good and new to me. I'm gonna have her in the tent with the warming barrel with her kids, and I'm gonna make it up nicely so that she's right here next to me, next to my tent. I can hyper monitor the situation. I can already hear very good in that thin tent, but I can hear very well as to any noises from the babies when they get here, if there's a problem. She's very important to me. She's my first goat. All this, everything is very important to me. She's had one baby already, her first baby, boy, back there, the white one. And now she's very likely gonna have two. Pretty sure that's how that goes. First time with the goats is usually one, and then after that, it's usually two. So, here is the barrel cut, and the door down here is 6 inches across by 10 inches to this point here about, and then the arch here is another couple inches. This opening here at the top, it's measured for the lamp, but I left a little edge there so that it holds this secure without falling through. And I'm gonna go ahead and now put hardware cloth inside the barrel so that it protects. I'm gonna see once this is done and in place with the light in and I can see the temperature down there, if this is a good height. I can always shorten it to bring the light bulb closer to the ground level if my experience and research leads me to. I have to find my ceramic backed light fixture because, well, it's rated and built for withstanding heat. Though this will work, I will use this in the meantime if I have to until I find the ceramic one. Not recommending it. I'm recommending that you get yourself the proper ceramic backed heat lamp light fixture to go with your setup. Anytime you're using a heat bulb, your ceramic back light fixture for the heat bulb, you want to try to find it with a cage around it because a lot of times they come with the cage attachment already on them, and that helps to protect that heat bulb. Here's my hardware cloth. Cut this. I'm gonna leave a couple little squares here that'll give me something to use to secure. Flip it upside down and screw it in. Then this hardware cloth all the way around the barrel and get it into the shape of the barrel and slide it up in, and then this point here is about where it will meet the top of the barrel. That gives it about 6 inches of protection. I'll screw it in once I get it inside. Check that out. Now I'm gonna flip it and I'm going to shoot some screws in there on that hardware cloth. Reach in right here and zip them in. That hardware cloth is in place. A couple screws on each end here, so that secures it. Let me see if I can see how I did that. I didn't do all 4 corners. I just did 2 corners of this hardware cloth, and that should be secure enough in the way that I put those screws so that it holds it tight. Light mount. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a couple screws into this, which holds the light so that this is secure, it doesn't move. Turn it on and test the heat level, see how hot it is.